Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
You all ready for this? Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun.
No. Y'all, just stop.
This is a sham.
Welcome to Daily Blast Live. Happy Thursday, everybody. Yes. 3 seconds ago, there were 10 people on the stage.
Right? It's so crazy.
I was like, wait, is that music for us? And nobody cared. No one even answered me.
I thought they were just doing a test run of the music.
I thought they were doing a test run, too. And I was like, wait, is this us? And I just sat down and sure enough, there you are. All right.
I didn't hear you. I was busy Googling Inside Out.
Nobody listened to me because there was 10 other. Yeah, what were you guys talking about? Inside Out.
It's a good emotional movie I can watch with my baby.
It's amazing.
Remember how
I love those.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, excellent.
I wish I was involved in the conversation.
Sorry.
Shouldn't have been focusing on the show.
I was, so let's get to it. This is what I was looking at. The new cast of the Dancing with the Stars, I don't know why I said is announced this morning. It includes some names you might know, like Charlie's Angels actress Cheryl Ladd, actress Selma Blair, American Idol winner Jordan Sparks, GMA anchor Sam Champion, comedian Wayne Brady, Real Housewives Teresa Giudice, and even Arnold Schwarzenegger's son, Joseph Baena. So this year, both Tyra Banks and Alfonso Ribeiro will be hosting the show, but this season, the primetime hit is making a big move to streaming and will no longer be on ABC. So instead, it will stream live on Disney Plus starting September 19th. But will this cast be enough to bring you to get Disney Plus? I know that movie you just mentioned. I don't know if that's on Disney Plus, but you could throw that in there.
Yeah. I don't think I'm the audience because I stream everything, but I thought that everyone else who is watching Dancing with the Stars religiously is not going to move over so easily to these streaming platforms, just based on my parents' experience teaching them how to use like the actual Apple TV thing. It's like a 3 remote situation every time I go over there, and it's so hard.
I hear you.
Something that's so easy. So I just can't imagine them. But my mom yelled at me when I said that to her earlier and said that she will be watching. She'll figure it out, and she's not senile. So,
good for your mom. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's like 3 buttons. Over. You'll learn.
It's hard, man. My parents would never make the switch. I don't think this is the right move for that audience. I think it's an older audience. I think they like their ABC remote. They don't want to be logged in and logged out. I don't think they really think this is for them. So I'm confused also. I don't see anyone in the cast, maybe Cheryl Ladd, maybe Wayne Brady, that's going to bring them in, like an A-list or someone that's going to get them there. I don't think it's enough to make a move.
Do you think there'd be any celebrities, like 1 or 2, that would make somebody that was absolutely not going to stream? I was thinking the only thing that will get people to stream is the brand. If you've been watching this with your partner in bed, like you have every week for almost 2 decades, I hope that that's enough to bring you over is the bet that I think that they're making. Yeah. Now, whether they're going to do it, Jeff, I make it remember bunny rabbit ears on your TV and then cable, and people are like, I'm not getting cable. You have to plug that in. It's weird. Some people stayed on that for a while, but eventually people moved over. So maybe this is the first in a long line.
Yeah, I want to give credit to people like your mom. I think they made it to their 60s and 70s and 80s. They could figure it out. They're going to be able to figure it out, I think. I don't think we give them enough credit. And 2, think about football, right? If you move to another city, I'm going to watch the Bears, even though they're not here in Denver. I'm going to find a way, whether I have to buy the Red Zone package, whether I have to buy the NFL package. I'm going to make that move because I want to see my favorite team. People, if they love this show, I don't think it's about the stars. They're going to be like, I want to watch this show. This is part of my life. And I'm going to make that move for $5 a month. I'm going to go on the other side of that.
That's nice. I also just want to say.
That's nice. That's like wrong. I feel like I was spelling, and I'm like, are you? And that was a nice try, but no, it's rabbit.
I disagree, but I see your point that people like the brand and will stay loyal. I do think Selma Blair having MS, which there's a clip we have of her that I want to show, is going to be a major thing for the people with diseases and disabled community. Take a quick look at this clip.
I'm feeling good, and I'm really happy to give, to really do things that are pushing stamina and being visible. I'm grabbing at every joy we have in life, and this is one of them.
That is enough, I think, for some people to move over because it's just going to be an amazing thing for someone who has parts of her body that are unpredictable dance. And I think that's really brave.
I think that's a great point. Great point. All right, so Julia Roberts and George Clooney made a return to the red carpet for the London premiere of their movie Ticket to Paradise. George's wife Amal joined them at the premiere wearing a sparkly mint dress, and even some said she outshined her husband.
Some.
Yeah,
Some people think the moon is made of cheese. We just threw that comment in there. Julia wore this black Alexander McQueen gown that included her children's initials, the years they were born, and a sweet tribute to her husband, as well as the year they met and got married. A lot of numbers on that dress.
Yeah, that's a lot.
George,
but I love Stella McCartney though. So.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So New York Times, George says he hasn't done a rom-com in 28 years and hasn't had the success in those films as much as Julia, but hopes his luck changes this time around.
This looks, I don't think.
Oh, not Stella McCartney, my bad. I do love Alexander McQueen also.
Yeah.
Right.
But Stella McCartney.
I was just going with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are they as big grab as they used to be?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
What? I was thinking immediately, I'll definitely watch this.
The trailer looked terrible.
If you're selling a rom-com, we just get together, right? And you have your papers, and we're like, it's 8 in the morning. We're like, all right, I got this rom-com. We got to sell it. Pick 2 people, and let's sell this thing. And we get George Clooney and Julia Roberts. I think that's a pretty big sell.
Right?
I don't know. I wonder, and this is just me kind of thinking out loud, has the Hallmark movie industry cut into the rom-coms? Because rom-coms, Lindsay, there's a point where I want to see people fall in love. It's 1980. You watch When Harry Met Sally or something. But now it's all Sunday. You can watch rom-coms that are kind of sweet, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So, maybe the market isn't there because it's being saturated other places.
Well, it's kind of like Lifetime. I don't want to see, I'm killing my husband for the second time around, movie. But if it comes on Netflix randomly, there was that movie You, it kind of was out of what I watched on Netflix, but it popped up as the #1 movie or show. And I watched it, and I was like, okay, this reminds me a little Lifetime-ish with the drama.
Right.
But it's not like I watch it all day. So I don't think we're all so one-dimensional that we want to watch one thing all day. And some people just want to get it mixed in, so they haven't seen Julia Roberts in a while, haven't seen George Clooney in a while, and I think that it'll get a lot of eyeballs.
Yeah, what's up with the pessimists at the end of the table?
Yeah, you guys don't want to do anything. Don't want to stream
I'm not
anything?
getting streaming service. George Clooney, what is this, 1920?
I'm just saying, from the trailer, from what I saw, it looked a little goofy and silly, and that's more of the Adam Sandler venue. And to me, I liked the clean Ocean's 11 with Julia and George Clooney better.
Dang, they only can do one type of movie?
No, I just oh no, he fell. Oh, oh no. You know what I mean? It looks a little dopey.
Wow.
Whoa. I guess we can watch it together.
I guess so.
She's over it. I respect that.
She's like, the jellyfish stung me.
All right, Harry Styles has broken his silence over Spitgate earlier this week. The internet went crazy after it looked like Harry spit on Chris Pine at the premiere of their movie Don't Worry Darling. So Chris Pine's rep denied he was spat on, but during a concert in New York, Harry confessed, I'm going to say allegedly, to the crime. Let's watch.
Wonderful to be back in New York. I just popped very quickly to Venice to spit on Chris Pine.
What?
Okay, why did the audience cheer when he said that?
Because they weren't listening. They were going to cheer whatever he
could have filled in any. Yes, I know he was joking.
Yeah,
I get that. Thank you, Booth. But why? I don't understand. He spat. Everyone's like, yeah. He could have filled in any blank there, and they would have just been like, yeah.
I think they just wanted him very much to address it. This whole press tour for Don't Worry Darling has become another movie in itself. I've been watching it for hours, studying people. They won't look at each other. People won't stand next to Olivia Wilde. The spitting, the looking, is there a spit? So for him to have mentioned it on tour right after, everyone's like, yeah, you mentioned it.
Are you going to watch this movie?
No, but I like the beginning tour of it.
Okay, I don't know if anyone's watching. Are you ever going to watch this movie?
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I just like the drama around it.
That's all we're talking about.
I wasn't going to turn it on, no.
But I don't know if we're the target demo for this movie. It seems like it's going a little bit younger. But I think honestly,
maybe they should put George Clooney in it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I think at that age, everybody's little friend groups at 28 to 31 have their little spats and
literal spats?
Yeah, just literal at this point. But Jeff said something in the kitchen. I'm not inviting him to the next. There's little drama when you're that age.
No, this is relationship. You cheated. I'm unhappy. I won't be seen next to you. It's really bad.
Right, but it's driving eyeballs towards it.
It sure is.
We mentioned 3 different stories and movies and TV shows, and you guys just All of them.
No.
It's a no for them for every single one.
I think I'd watch this.
I you would not.
Over the Clooney, if I was on a plane. If I'm in a chair in the sky, I'd watch.
No way. Coming up on DBL, I'm watching a Clooney thing. Zac Efron is revealing the truth behind those plastic surgery rumors. Did he get any work done on his face? And are Tom Brady and Giselle on the rocks? We're talking about all the rumors next.
He says it.
Closed captioning provided by
Hey, just stopping by to say we're taking over. We're made of this. We're taking over. You know what time it is. We're taking over.
Yeah, like if you're
with the I'm a cross stitcher, so I like the color.
Prince.
She did that?
The singer just like great at something.
Wait, so you saying
What's her island
If I send her
home?
some clothes and I pay her, what would she do?
Like when was she giving us
like, hey guys, listen, I know we're getting
Sorry, what was your question?
If I sent her some clothes and I paid her, would she do that to some of my clothes?
Oh yeah, she sells them. Can I show the audience?
What's the website?
Gotta be really gentle.
I'm trying. She's kind of old school. Yeah, and she'll put patches on the back too. I can like link you up with her number. You can just.
DBL is kicking off our season 6 premiere with the one and only Jerry Springer. Live on the panel as our special guest co-host. September 12th and 13th.
Welcome back. The NFL season kicks off tonight.
Browns.
Bears. But a lot of people are talking about whether Tom Brady's marriage to Giselle is on the rocks. So Tom, starting his 23rd season. If you don't know football, that's incredible, okay, in the NFL. After he
10
retired.
seasons is a lot.
I know, that's nuts. And then unretired earlier this year. But some say Giselle wasn't thrilled with his decision to return to football, and it's taken a toll on their marriage. So on a recent episode of the Let's Go podcast, Tom said he has a lot going on off the field with his family, but failed to mention his wife. Wow, we're reaching here. Have a listen.
Even though I'm, playing in my 23rd year, I have a freshman in high school that's playing football too. I have, a 12-year-old that's going through his life. I have a 9-year-old that's going through her life. So, and I have parents, and I have, a lot of things that are really important, off-field pursuits and goals that you're trying to maximize as well.
They're already complaining about Tom Brady on that end of the table. This is all stems. He did a press conference, okay? I'm taking Tommy's side.
I see.
He did a press conference, and he just goes, he was having a bad day. He goes, listen, I got a lot going on in my life. And that's all he said. And the media ran with it.
But Giselle does not appear to be happy.
I'm sure she's not. Her husband's playing football at 44 years of age. I'm sure there's some concern.
And it's probably not the deal that they had, Lindsay. It's kind of like, because right now Tom Brady's not with Giselle. He's still married to football. And until he makes that split, she's constantly going to be the other woman, strangely, in his life. His family's going to be the other woman in his life until he leaves football. And now he's going back on his deal. I don't blame her, and I'm a fan of Tom Brady.
That was his woman before Giselle.
Well, you talk about married to football, like there's like decades of him spending like, let's say 300 days focused on football, 65 really focused on family only, right? Let's say when you're out of the season. So she's probably looking forward to reconnecting with her husband. And like, again, here you go. After we made a family decision, you just said, yeah, I'm good.
It's tough. I really miss my husband on my floating island.
I agree with you, but apparently she has left their home compound after a big blow-up fight, and perhaps what I would think is the stakes are high enough. I made this contract, I sacrificed for you, and you promised you were done, and then you went back on it. Now, I'm a Brady fan. He went to Michigan, go blue. But I understand when someone's addicted to something and can't give it up for the other person, and they've given everything up, that seems unfair.
And you could make the argument she was kind of the Tom Brady of modeling. She gave up a lot, too, to commit to this marriage. She was real famous. So
Are you guys crazy? He's the greatest to ever play.
Yeah,
he's giving a gift to the world, and he just won a Super Bowl. We are witnessing greatness happening right before our eyes. That comes with some sacrifice.
But tell his kids that. That's the thing.
At some point, you got to put your family first, Jeff. At some point. Like, it's been a long run.
He's had a run.
We'll be right back, and I'm not happy about it.
A security warning for Instagram users has gone viral, claiming that an update to the app allows people to find your exact location. The post urges users to turn off their phone's precise location feature, so the app doesn't share a user's specific location through their geolocated posts or stories. So let's verify. Does an Instagram update change how precise your location appears to other people? Our sources are Instagram, Apple, and Google.
Precise location is a phone setting that lets you control location access for all apps.
It's been around in Apple and Android phones for more than a year now.
Here's what the setting does and doesn't do.
When you post a picture or a video to Instagram, you can search for and add any location as a geotag. It can be as specific as an exact address or business name, or as vague as a state or a country.
The precise location setting does not control the location information that's shared out on a post.
Let me show you what it actually does on my iPhone. I have location services and precise location turned on in my phone settings for Instagram. Now, when I post a picture, I get a bunch of specific locations to choose from to geotag my photo, like the restaurant here on my block. Now, if I turn off precise location, my geolocation options are much less specific. Instead of the restaurant downstairs, the app suggests the neighborhood or the city that I'm in. And if I turn off location services altogether, the app doesn't suggest any locations for me to tag, because it doesn't actually know where I am.
In all of these examples, it's up to me to choose how much information about my location I want to share on my post.
Prior to these updates, location sharing was all or nothing. That means that an app like Instagram got the same location information as an app like Google Maps.
After the update, you can now turn off the precise location setting, giving you the option to share generalized but not precise location information with apps like Instagram.
So we can verify, no. There is no new Instagram update that changes how precise your location appears to other people.
With your Verify, I'm Ariande Till.
The Tom Brady discussion continued during the break.
Not gonna let it go.
Welcome back, Zac Efron. I hate him. He's so good looking. is opening up about a long-standing rumor that he had plastic surgery on his face. Okay, so in an interview with Men's Health, Zac addressed what everyone was calling Jawgate. Just because you put gate after something doesn't make it like interesting.
Getting out of hand.
It works.
Okay, after his face appeared very different, even his mom was asking if he had some work done, and he said he broke his jaw on a granite fountain after he slipped in his home. He needed surgery to fix it. Al's not buying it already. The muscles around his jaw got bigger after physical therapy because he had to work them out. What? Zac also revealed that his body in the 2015 movie Baywatch wasn't attainable and fake because it took so much work to achieve. He also said he developed insomnia and depression from taking too many diuretics.
Yeah, he was on LASIK, which means you just pee all the liquid out so it can look that flat. And he said it went into it.
Dehydrated.
Yeah, completely until he went to a full-on depression. And he said it burned him out for a good year or two. The jaw thing is completely fake. He obviously had plastic surgery.
Wait, can we see the before and after?
That's
like,
ridiculous.
did we put a before and I want to see his jaw. What we're talking about? Do we have that?
And he had a great jawline before. I don't know.
Oh, we don't. We don't have
This
before
is
and
the
after.
thing,
Okay, never. Sorry, I was reading. I didn't know if we had it.
Well, Chris is making sure we get it before and after that. But
I was wondering what we were talking. Is this what they're talking about?
Yeah, see the jaw at the.
That doesn't look bad.
Dude, his chin.
Yeah, but
looks like
it's not the surgery for me. Just like for Adele, it wasn't the canceling the concert. It's the elaborate lie from people that you love and watch closely. It's like, oh man, they're a liar.
Yep.
Like, just say I'm not doing that, or I got surgery, or don't answer. You don't have to be like, well, I fell on a glass counter and then I rolled over twice. It just, that's where you lose me.
Listen, but the lies and the details, and he's pretty detailed.
It's detailed.
A granite fountain.
I want to believe
Think about
him.
catching anyone in a lie. They turn into this annoying weirdo when it's like, oh my God, you went to that great length just instead of saying no.
Yeah, and also like it just all three of us, as you were speaking, went like this. All three.
I'm on Zach's side. I think he broke his jaw.
No, you do not.
Jeff.
It was too detailed, his story.
But that's the thing. I watch a lot of police interrogations because I'm 200 years old. I love watching police interrogations.
Dude, 48 hours?
No. Like the ones on YouTube, like I'll watch like an hour and a half interrogation.
Like
something's wrong with
literal,
me.
The camera's rolling.
Yes,
raw
just
footage.
in a sad gray room. And they say when people are lying, they give you extra details.
Too many.
Like when you're not lying, you're just like, if you were not where you said you were, and your wife Jordan said, Jeff, where were you? You'd be like, I was at DBL. But if you were lying, you'd be like, oh, there was a tire and my car hit the pot. You know that pothole on 4th Street? I ran through that, so then I had to go to get, like when you're lying, you over explain things, and that's what I thought about when
really?
I saw
I thought it was the
Mr.
opposite. When you could pick out details, and then you retell that story, and the details are still in your story.
Apparently, when you fill it with too many, you're overcompensating. A granite stone fountain from the ball salts of Mecca. Like, come on.
Yeah,
people don't have to answer things. They could just say,
salts?
I'm not answering.
We'll be right back.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Medicare open enrollment is coming up, and Verified viewer JB saw this ad about benefits he might be missing out on.
You may be entitled to the Medicare benefit that adds money to your Social Security check every single month.
JB says he's new to Social Security and wants to know if he can really get more money in his monthly check. So let's verify. Are Medicare ads that claim to put money back in your Social Security check true? Our sources are the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, the Social Security Administration, and the Kaiser Family Foundation. We want to tell you up front that this claim needs context. This ad and others like it are trying to sell you a Medicare Advantage plan. That would mean you opt out of your original Medicare coverage and replace it with a plan offered by a private company. These plans are a lot like other insurance plans that you get through an employer or state healthcare exchange. The Kaiser Family Foundation says some cost more, but offer more comprehensive coverage, while others cost less monthly, but might require more out-of-pocket expenses later. This ad that JB emailed us about highlights Medicare Advantage plans that offer a premium reduction benefit. Here's how this connects to Social Security. Let's start with your check. Every month, an amount is deducted to pay for Medicare, and that's it for people on original Medicare. But if you choose a Medicare Advantage plan, it's a bit more complicated. Money comes out of your check for the standard Medicare amount. Medicare sends that money to the insurance company you have your plan with. But if you have a premium reduction benefit, then the insurance company sends some of that money back to your Social Security check. The exact amount varies based on the plan. The downside is that you may end up with a plan that has a smaller network of doctors, or may charge more for procedures than original Medicare. So while you may get more money in your Social Security check, it could cost you more in the long run, which is why this ad needs context. So just like when selecting a health insurance plan through your employer, it's important to consider your expected needs and financial situation when choosing whether to switch to a Medicare Advantage plan. Medicare offers a comparison tool on its website to help you decide whether switching plans makes the most sense. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
We've seen the famous red cars on the big screen. They are known to be fast, and for decades there have been a lot of myths surrounding the color of the car. One of those myths we received from a viewer: does it cost more in insurance if you have a red car? Let's verify. Our sources: North Carolina Department of Insurance and the Insurance Information Institute. An email from the Deputy Director of Communications and Safety for the North Carolina Department of Insurance said it does not cost more to insure a red car than any other color.
According to the Insurance Information Institute, it doesn't matter what color your car is, and it does not factor into the cost of insurance.
Here's what does factor into the price: car, make, model, body type, engine size and age of vehicle, as well as the car's sticker price and cost of repair. The price isn't just all dependent on what type of car it is, it also depends on who's behind the wheel. Overall safety record, if you're a male or female, and your age can determine if your insurance price is higher. So we can verify, no, red cars do not cost more to insure than other color cars. With your Verified, I'm Megan Bragg.
Hey, no time to run, no games. Your time has come today. Just stopping by to say we're taking over. We're made for this. We're taking over. You know what time it is. We're taking over. We're made to win.
DBL is all new every day. Half those people have plastic surgery. All right, it's Thursday, Zac Efron's Beautiful, and we've got some great deals for you today from our friends at Morning Save. Check it out.
Hey Tori, hi DBL Nation. I am so excited to show you the deals today. First up, we've got MKF Collection by Mia K Sadie Tote with a wallet. This is one of Morning Save's best-selling styles. So normally this deal is $289, but we've got it for $39, which saves everyone 87%.
Ooh, I love with the little blazer. Love that.
Now, Tori, how good is this? We've got the Luminous Las Vegas non-surgical instant facelift. This serum has got a combination of stem cell antioxidants and peptides that will help lift and sculpt in as little as a minute's time. Wow. So this is a brand that's brand new for Morning Save to work and partner with. Normally, this little tube of liquid gold is $249. We've got it for just $19, saving everyone 92%. I
feel like we've never had something for 92% off.
And Tori, we've got the Martino by Martino Cartier Hot Stuff Turbo Pro Ionic Dryer with 2 nozzles and 1 travel bag. So this model was only made for a limited run, and Morning Save purchased the remaining inventory. So you know what that means. When it's gone, it's gone. So normally this hair dryer and set is $150, but we've got it for just $29, which saves everyone 81%.
You're blowing me away, Steph.
And for our last product today, Tori, we have got the Fit Boxer Fitness Trainer with a harness available in 2 different sizes. So with this, you'll take traditional boxing exercises and add a 1-2 punch to get a full upper body workout. And this is the first time that the product has been featured on television. Normally this is $60, but we've got it for $19.
You're welcome,
So
everyone.
it's saving everyone 68%.
Boxing is like the best way to get in shape fast.
Absolutely.
Right? Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can even scan the QR code right on screen. It'll take you directly to these products on Morning Save's website. Steph, thank you so, so much.
All right, so we had some heated conversations today. Nothing to do with politics, just Tom Brady and Zac Efron.
I was going to say, doesn't it feel like we've been fighting in the car for like 30 minutes? and we're like, all right, Lindsay, you good until we get in? Okay, good.
I've done that. I've been like, do not do this when we get in that party. And then, hey, guys.
But Kelly and Emily brought up a good point. They're like, Zac Efron is so good looking. Why would he get work done?
So then why would any model ever get work done? Has any actress ever gotten work done? They're good looking.
Exactly.
Because you want to stay on top.
I'm with Kelly and Emily. Al's point doesn't matter.
It's okay to be wrong sometimes.
Me and Al, this is the first show we're against each other. Go Bears.
Go
we'll see you tomorrow.